There's so much Taiko available on the internet, on YouTube in particular, that it's just a really wonderful resource, particularly if you're just getting into Taiko and want to learn more about the art form and the various different ways in which it is performed. From soloists to massive ensembles, outdoors, indoors, small drums, no drums, big drums. It really is an incredibly vibrant art form and one that's very much alive and constantly evolving. And if you haven't yet embarked upon a journey of exploration in terms of Taiko on YouTube, I thought in this video I'd give you 3 recommendations to get you started. But I warn you, it is quite a rabbit hole, so do prepare yourself to lose an hour or 2 possibly in this endeavour. Okay, I'm going to start off with a really exciting performer called Cowley Asana. Cowley came to Leicester for the 13th UK Taiko Festival. She was the headline act, and she's a real sort of legend on the Taiko scene. Cowley's performance style is very sort of expressive and individual and very passionate. It's a really great thing to watch, and I'm going to recommend a piece called 11, which is what she headlined the 13th UK Taiko Festival with. 11 was a piece she wrote following the tsunami in Japan in 2011. And it's a really fantastic piece. You'll also find, if you're interested and want to know more about that piece, that Cowley's put up some tutorial videos also on YouTube, so you can learn to play it yourself. I'll put links in the information below this video so you can go straight to the particular performances I'm talking about, but you'll find there's loads of performances of 11 out there that you can look at, and they're all slightly different. Group number 2 I'm going to recommend having a look at. It's really tough because there are so many amazing Taiko groups and performers out there that I could recommend. It's really hard to narrow it down to 3. And if you ask me tomorrow, I may give you a completely different 3. But for today, what sprung to mind was a group called Yamato. Yamato are a Japanese group. They're a touring group, they tour theatres, and it's a good opportunity to see what Taiko looks like in a theatre environment and what a whole Taiko show can be like. I went to see Yamato, I think it was 3 years ago, when they came to Leicester, and they were just phenomenal, just amazing. I mean, I think the show was 2 hours long and it went in a flash. It was brilliant. So I'll include a link below to a Yamato video that kind of showcases some of their theatrical performances, but you'll find loads of Yamato out there on the wonderful YouTube. Group number 3 is the wonderful Kagemusha Taiko. Kagemusha Taiko are a British organisation and performing group based down in Devon. They are who we were taught by and continue to be taught by. And you'll find lots of Kagemusha Taiko performances out there as well. But in the information below, I'm going to link you to a particular video that was shot just completed just last week by Jonathan Kirby, who leads Kagemusha Taiko. It's called Taiko Without Borders, the same river. And it's a piece that Jonathan taught to Taiko players from all over the world via Zoom, and he put this performance together whereby each Taiko player who'd engaged in the course then videoed themselves playing the piece, and so you've got this brilliant video showing everybody playing this really fantastic piece. The 2 things I love about this, in addition to the actual music, which is lovely, but it's a really good demonstration of the Taiko community. So Taiko is an art form where there's lots of people who are willing to join in and get involved, and it's very inclusive, which is one of the things that really attracted me to it in the first place. And in the current climate of still being, you know, in the end of the lockdown period. This is a great way to see Taiko enthusiasts connecting, even though we're all kind of locked away in our own zones. So take a look. The second reason I really like it is it will give you loads of ideas of what you can use for a drum if you don't have one to hand. So again, I'll include links below, but you'll find loads of Taiko on the internet, and you might find a lot that you prefer more to my suggestions. Kodo are a legendary, probably the most famous Taiko group, so they're worth checking out. Anyway, I'm going to stop there, otherwise I'll be talking for ages about who to look at. Go forth and find your own favourites and use my suggestions as a starting point if you like. See you soon.